Hey guys, this is Frozen Things Series here, and welcome back to another video. And today we'll be talking about two things, that has happened today, and I think they both happened at once. But I'm gonna be talking about them as separate things. I'm gonna make this video quick. I won't take a long time to talk about them because I got other things to do. I still need to watch The Last of Us finale. Well, as I'm recording this, I probably might have seen it already as I edit when I edit and upload this, and I definitely need to do my review of it of the show. But yeah, this is gonna be a quick video of me talking about these things. But anyway, let's get started. First of all, let's talk about the trailer that showed during the Oscars, the Little Mermaid 2023 remake official trailer. Oh, screw this trailer. No, seriously, screw this trailer. It sucked big time. Everyone who knows me so well knows that I am not excited for this remake. But no, don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those racist people who will just call out Ariel for being black. I mean, my fan cast for Ariel is also a black actress, which is Zendaya, and I think Zendaya is would have been much better for the role. But yeah, Halle Berry, I was like, really her? I was a little concerned about this. And oh boy, even watching the trailers, she's for sure does not work for me. I think the problem with this trailer is that this looks like just another Disney live action remake. This looks like just another Disney live action remakes, and boy, I'm sick of being nice to these Disney live action remakes. Because I used to be nice to them. I used to be a lot more generous, saying, "Oh, they're fine, they're meh." But now I think these remakes suck. Yeah, I'm actually reconsidering my thoughts on some of the remakes I was kind to. But I mean, I still stand by liking Jungle Book, Christopher Robin, Pete's Dragon. I still stand by liking those. But yeah, maybe I might have been too generous of liking. I think it's a lot worse than I imagined. Yeah, I think I might be considering my thoughts. I'll be doing a review of every single remake, live action remake leading up to this, and also the original Little Mermaid as well. Now, don't get me wrong, the original Little Mermaid isn't one of my favorite Disney movies of all time, and not even one of my favorite in the Renaissance era, but it's still a masterpiece indeed of a Disney classic, and it's certainly already far superior to this god awful film. Yeah, so this trailer basically starts with this Pirates of the Caribbean ripoff scene with the shipwreck, and yeah, it feels like it feels like it's just it feels like a stolen footage from a Pirates of the Caribbean movie. I mean, that's how bad it looks. It doesn't look like it's trying to be its own thing, and yeah, Disney's just trying to. I mean, from that scene alone, you can tell Disney tries to make this movie look epic and scale, but in comparison, it's just another pointless live action remake, and oh boy, we meet Ariel, and oh my goodness, I mean, wow. Again, I have no problem with Ariel being black. The problem is Halle Berry's acting. She looks bored with her performance, like with her acting. You can like with the scenes with her, you can tell like that she literally has a straight face. She shows no emotion. She sounds like so neutral throughout, and she looks boring. Yeah, that's the word to use to describe her. She looks boring, and even everyone else looks boring. Javier Bardem, oh, like, why? I mean, I'm starting to think he's going downhill. I mean, I loved him in No Country for Old Men at Skyfall, but now he's going downhill with this, and especially La Crocodile. Javier Bardem looks so bored as well, like just like Ariel. And Melissa McCarthy as Ursula. Oh, like, I mean, I couldn't even. I couldn't even stand a casting choice. I mean, why is Melissa McCarthy in this movie again? Like, why? But you know the actor who looks like the most bored out of all of them, the most boring one? Prince Eric, the actor playing him. My God, like he looks like he looks like he doesn't really care about what he's doing. I mean, from the scenes that he showed, you can clearly tell how bored he looks, how like uninterested he looks for the role. Like yeah, that's pretty much how lifeless the movie looks. The visuals, they don't look any better than in the teasers. Yeah, I mean, I understand that this movie wasn't done when they released the teaser in the TVs. Plus, my goodness, I mean, the visuals still look as bad. The visuals, the CGI, the animals, on the sea creatures, my god. I mean, they look so overly realistic that they have no emotions. Did Disney learn from the Lion King 2019? I mean, did they even learn from the movie? I mean, yeah, did they actually learn from it? I mean, seeing how the animals are just there. Don't get me wrong, I like the animal designs. I mean, it's good looking. I mean, but at the same time, I mean, their facial expressions is lacking. I mean, that's pretty much a consequence of trying to be way too ambitious, like trying to look way too good. That you probably miss something important, the emotion. I mean, Lion King. I feel like the visuals of Lion King, the great visuals of the film, mainly comes from the cinematography. It is shot gorgeously. But yeah, like I mean, and I mean, and this clearly shows when the this issue clearly showed when they showed us when this year first showed us the leak of Sebastian's CGI. I mean, and boy, yeah, that trailer, and boy, oh boy, boy, oh boy, I mean, did the leaks come true? And by the way, like going back to the casting choice, I mean, I want to talk about Aquafina for a bit because I mean, I like Aquafina. I do enjoy her dance. I mean, I really enjoy her Shang-Chi. In fact, I think that Shang-Chi is her best performance. Really enjoy her in Jumanji. Really enjoy her in Ryan Last Dragon. But I mean, she keeps playing these random roles that I'm not sure if it's for her. I mean, she just comes out of nowhere with these movies now. I mean, she's literally everywhere, and I'm starting to get annoyed with her. Now, well, with the Renfield trailer, I will admit, I mean, I think Aquafina does look promising. I mean, there's some Aquafina roles I like, but others that she just like plays out of nowhere. And yeah, and this one shows she plays the bird Scuttle with, by the way, another horrible CGI at this time. But yeah, Aquafina just yeah, Aquafina yeah, she's just everywhere. That's all I can say. I mean, she's just playing random roles now. I feel like Aquafina should just no should I feel like Hollywood should just give out too much Aquafina. And my goodness, the singing voice of Halle Berry. Now, the singing voice is a bit of a step up from when we first saw it. We heard the singing voice, but that doesn't say much. It's still bad, and Berry's singing voice is just not my cup of tea. But the problem with Halle Berry is clearly her acting. Like, that's pretty much the problem with these Disney live action remakes. They cast someone as the Disney. They literally cast some like a singer as a Disney princess because they think they need to rely so much on the singer voice, but it's so noticeable that their acting feels so wooden and they can't even act like this is why Zendaya should have been Ariel because she can both sing and act at the same time. She's an amazing singer and a phenomenal actress. In fact, she's my favorite black actress. So if they put Zendaya as Ariel, then I would have given this a slight chance. Like a bit of hope, but that could be one of the more okay Disney live action remakes. Yeah, I must say that I'll give credit where credit's due. This trailer was a bit better than the first trailer. Maybe it probably won't be the worst live action remake. I think Peter Pan and Wendy will be the worst Disney live action remake. I'm calling it right now. Yeah, I do think Peter Pan and Wendy looks far worse than this trailer. But that doesn't change the fact that this is still a bad trailer. I'd rather watch Fast X and Furious over this. I'm done with these. I'm done pretending to be generous these Disney live action remakes. Yeah. But thankfully, we got the bad stuff out of the way. Let's talk about the good stuff with the Oscars. Yeah. I mean, yeah, this Oscar year was really good. In fact, I'll go as far as saying this might be my favorite Oscars year in general. Now, I have a love and hate relationship for the Oscars. I mean, sometimes they just make bad stuff win. Like they make the winner stuff that I personally don't agree on. But this year, I mean, majority of the wins, I actually agree on them. Now, are they like my favorite of the categories? No, I'm not one of those sort who's just gonna predict that everything as my favorite would win like a certain award. But I'm willing to give other movies a chance if I think they deserved it. So yeah, let's go over the winners and react to them. I won't talk about every single award category. I will definitely skip some because I don't want to waste my time here, like spend too much time here. So yeah, I'm actually right now reading the winners list at the Oscars while recording. So yeah, let's read out loud. Best Picture, Everything Ever All at Once won. Yes, I'm so happy. Now, Avatar: The Way of Water is my favorite in the category, but I don't think it's a Best Picture winner worthy movie. I mean, it's not objectively the best movie that's going to. It's just my personal favorite, one that really meant a lot to me. Brendan Fraser wins Best Actor. Yes, I mean, I would have been fine with if Austin Butler won. If Colin Farrell won, I would have been a little bit disappointed. But Brendan Fraser, that is who you should award because he gave the best male performance. Although I still think that Sadie Sink is the standout of the whale, but Brendan Fraser more than deserves it. Although I think Austin Butler is on par, but yeah, Nato Nato won Best Original Song. Now I will say that Hold My Hand and Lift Me Up are better songs in the category, but Nato Nato truly deserves it. Love that song. And I'm glad I saw it or before the award season started. Now Michelle Yeoh won Best Actress. Well deserved. Enough said. Even though Anne de Armas as Marilyn Monroe is my favorite in the category, yeah, hot take. And by the way, yeah, screw the Razzies for making Blonde win Worst Picture. That is disgraceful. Best International Film, All Quiet on the Western Front. And by the way, thinking about it, on reflection, All Quiet on the Western Front, I probably now give it a 5 out of 5. But I think it's a masterpiece. So I think it's a masterpiece. So yeah, enough said. Ki Hui Kwan won Best Supporting Actor. By the way, I saw a clip of his speech, and my God, it is emotional. One of the greatest acceptance speech in the Oscars ever. Now, with Jamie Lee Curtis winning Best Supporting Actress, although I don't fully agree with that win, sadly. I mean, don't get me wrong. Jamie Lee Curtis is good, and I think this is probably one of her better performances. I would say it's her second best performance. I think third best performance. Her second best performance is in Knives Out, and number one, and her best performance is obviously Laurie Strode from Halloween, the original one, not the bad the how not Ends and Kills. Halloween 78 and 2018, they're both her best performances. I think Angela Bassett or Stephanie should have won. I mean, they're both amazing. I would say Stephanie Shu is my favorite of the Oscar category, and I think if the Oscars would have given an award to a supporting actress in Everything Ever All at Once, it should have been Stephanie Shu. But Angela Bassett truly should have won. She gives one of the best MCU performances ever. Daniels won Best Director, well deserved, but would have given it to Steven Spielberg personally because it's Spielberg. Oh, this is a big win, a big W. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio for Best Anime Feature. Yes, take that Puss in Boots Last Wish fanboys. Yeah, cry all you want about it, but I can't believe that toxic fan community are they're literally making posts about like share for repost for Puss in Boots Last Wish, ignore for Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. I mean that is mean. I mean you haven't even seen Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. How do you know the movie's bad? Oh, I know why. Because it's too mature. It's so serious. Where is the funny? I mean, why is it so mature? I watch anime movies only to see goofiness and immature and but this movie is not for kids. Yeah, screw you. Best original score. All Quiet on the Western Front. Well deserved, but I think Babylon should have clearly won easily. I'm a little disappointed that Babylon lost, but I mean, it's a fine winner, so yeah. Um, Woman Talking won Best Adapted Screenplay. Could have given it to Top Gun Maverick, but I knew this was gonna win anyway. Um, Everything all at once original screenplay, obviously, because it's just so mature. This one is my favorite win of the entire Oscars year. Avatar: The Way of Water for best visual effects. Yes, it's obviously because it's Avatar, but come on, Avatar: The Way of Water is the greatest. Has the greatest visuals ever put in film, so obviously it would win. And by the way, best visual effects is my favorite Oscars category because I love visual effects, and also I love how this category recognizes Oscar, like this award category recognizes blockbusters most of the time, so that's kind of why. On point and Western Front best cinematography. I'm still upset over the Top Gun Maverick and the Batman snub, but this had the best cinematography of these five nominees, so well deserved. The Whale won Best Makeup and Hairstyling, well deserved. Although kind of, I could have given it to um, Elvis personally. I think Elvis, I would have given it Elvis, but I'm not mad over The Whale. I mean, if I did my first awards, like did this category after watching The Whale, I could have nominated The Whale. Best costume design, one of my favorites, Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Thank God Black Panther Wakanda Forever won something. A huge W for the MCU. Take that, MCU haters. Uh, Best film, everything everywhere all at once. Personally, would have given it to Top Gun Maverick, but I'm not mad for EAAO. Production design, Babylon should have won. Avatar and Water is probably my true best production design winner, but All Quiet is well deserved. Top Gun Maverick won best sound. It's pretty obvious, yeah. And then that's it, people. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about the Oscars. This is probably my favorite Oscars year. And yeah, and also to the young community, last message, please stop with the Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio hate. How do you know it doesn't deserve it? You haven't even seen the movie. So yeah, huge congrats to these nominees with Avatar: Way of Water being the best one. So yeah, that's all. So that's all for my video. What's your opinion on both topics? Do you agree with me that the Little Mermaid remake trailer sucked? And what do you think of the Oscars? Comment down below, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for my review. And stay tuned for my review of the Last of Us series. So yeah, bye guys.